What's going on, guys? It's Zay. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I've been, dealing with this extreme cold that Florida has. We were colder than Alaska and Seattle at one point, and that's insane. It's not why I live in Florida to face cold. I like the heat. I'd like for it to be hot again. Anyways, besides ranting about the weather, I have a fragrance I have been dying to get ever since I heard they announced it because I love this line so much. That one. It's going to be Scandal Elixir. Now I have the original one, which is amazing. I have the Le Parfum, which is also amazing. And I also have the Absolute. All three great ones. The only one I didn't really care for that much was the Intense. Scandal Intense was okay. I tried it and then, I just never got it because the other three are so much better. But we're going to see if this is the best one of all. When I tell y'all the air smells fantastic right now, it smells fantastic right now. And just in case you wanted to see this bottle a little bit more, in the back of it again, it's very similar in look to the Absolute version with that little silver gradient down there. In case you've never seen the Absolute before, this is the Absolute one, except this one's gold. It's a lot of people's favorite, and I can see why. It's a pretty good one. My personal favorite is the Le Parfum version, and I know some people stay die hard to the original, the Eau de Toilette version, and I see why also. They're all good. It's just hard to pick one and say it's better than the others because they're similar, but they all have their own little nuances to them. But we're not talking about those ones today. We're talking about Scandal Elixir. Let's get it on the sword of the Archangel Michael real quick. Gonna let that sit for a little bit, but I'll yap while I do that. I really think that 2026 is going to be the year that the note black cherry and cherry is going to be utilized in a lot of fragrances, and I'm here for it. I don't think notes like cherry or plum get used enough in men's fragrances, and I have a couple of those that kind of did that way before all these cherry fragrances we're getting now, like Guerlain, L'Homme, Ideal, Eau de Parfum. That's a good one with a cherry note. Incense notes, kind of like a signature scent worthy kind of stuff. Let's talk about this stuff though. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze off camera. You probably saw my face right before I did it, but that's okay. Guys, when I tell y'all this stuff smells incredible, let me spray my current favorite one on my other hand just so I can compare, Alright guys, we are back. This is a tough one. Now for this one, I know the notes had to be I know cherry was in there. I don't want to say maybe sandalwood and vanilla, but in case I'm wrong, future Isaiah got the real notes up there because past Isaiah forgot to look up the notes of this one before he started recording this video. Now this one is similar to all the other scandals in the line, and that's not a bad thing, If it's a scandal flanker, it should smell similar to all the ones that came before it. But man, I gotta say that cherry and sandalwood combination I feel like I'm getting, I really like this one. Like, I don't know what my favorite Scandal fragrance is right now in this very moment. After sniffing this one, sniffing the Le Parfum version. I'm just talking without the mic on my face. And sniffing the Le Parfum version in this one. I'm at a loss of words, man. I don't know. This one might be it. This one might be creeping into that favorite Scandal spot. And just so y'all know, this elixir definitely has some pushing power because when my arm is not near my face, I can smell it from there, but also I can smell it from the floor down there. The sprays that I did to show y'all how the atomizer looks on this, I can still smell that one too. So projection is not going to be an issue. And given that it's an elixir flanker, it's probably going to last forever. So, longevity is probably up there. And it probably doesn't say forever, but, always has something close to it. I love this fragrance. The torso bottles get all the hype these days, and they're good fragrances, so I'm not going to sit here and say they don't deserve it, but this Scandal line just don't be getting love like that, man. And they're some of my favorite fragrances that they make. I love the Le Parfum version out of the Pour Homme, the original one, and Absolute and Intense. The Le Parfum's been my favorite, but this one's a runner-up, if nothing else. Like, I gotta give this a 9 out of 10 already. Like, just sniff it in on the sword here. It smells great, guys. I am glad that I was able to get my hands on this. I know I'm not going to be one of the first people to review it still, but nonetheless, great fragrance. I think that if you like cherry notes in fragrances, mixed with a little bit of woodiness, you're going to love this stuff. Sniffing it more, I do get that kind of tonka bean sort of feel. I feel like that's a note in there. I'm not sure. I could be completely off. We'll know from the past portion of this video if I was full of it or not. But guys, if you like a cherry note in a fragrance, you're going to love this stuff. If you like sweet fragrances, you're definitely going to love this stuff. This is definitely more of like a fall, winter time or cold spring type of thing. I mean, you can wear whatever you want anytime. I would argue you could probably wear this on a summer night as well. You just can't spray it as heavily. I mean, that sweetness that Jean Paul Gaultier does is very cloying if you spray it a lot. So you mind your sprays on this one, should be good. And that's coming from an oversprayer. The shine from this bottle just blinded all of you, and myself included. I think I just flashbanged like everybody that's watching this video. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'd wait for this one to hit discounters, and you'll get it for around that $70 and $80 range. And that'll be a steal for this Elixir flanker. This red and silver hue that it has. I love this stuff. The bottle looks good. The scent's amazing. I don't know, guys. I think I might like it more than my favorite one, the Le Parfum. But only time will tell. Thank you guys for watching this review. I know I was kind of all over the place. I had to compare some scents real quick. Scandal Elixir is already one of the best fragrances they've made this year. I'm calling it. I know we still got 10 more months to go, but the stuff is good. You need to try it, if nothing else. And I'll catch y'all in the next review. Peace.